Hi, in my second video, I want to show you the first steps how you can train your horse, bring out of the head shaking, uh, bring out of the wrong posture, and how you should start. It depends, of course, where your horse is. Some horses are too tense, just have to getting relaxing more to start, or it is good in the hind quarter of the body, and so it. I cannot give a receipt. I cannot give you every horse, every head shaker has to start with that or that. So I show you at first. I show you a Connemara pony a few weeks ago on a seminar. I I ride by myself and I show you why I started with cantering. So the horse the horse was very fixed in his neck, and at the moment I tried to get the reins in contact with my hand, the horse was blocking. There was not reacting, not making anything to help himself. So I decided first I start to canter the horse because I wanted to get the tension of the belly muscles and to bring him uh, away from the fixed back. And the best way to bring the horse away from the fixed back muscles is to cantering, but the cantering not to holding on the mouth, to holding on the bit. So if you canter the horse and let the movement going through his body, the horse can build up the belly tension, and uh, the hips are not moving too much outside, and then you can going further with other work. But I show you again why. So I cantering the horse in a quick way. So if you listen or look at the how quick the hooves are moving out of the ground, so dum da 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 dum. So I'm not punish him, push him too much forward, but I wanted to bring out the hooves very quick from the ground. The next video I started again, so it is only a few seconds later. You see that the neck is trying to fall down. He's relaxing his neck, he's relaxing his back, and try to make circles. Circles get contact on the inside rein and let him drifting out over the shoulder, that the outside foreleg, the leg of the front side of the horse is moving much quicker down to the ground, that he cannot fix his outside line of his back. Then when I feel that the horse is losing his belly tension, I start canter again, and I need the contact to getting the counter contact. And when I feel that the horse is pushing a little bit against the bit, I let the rein loose, that he's carried himself, and that he can relax his downside muscles of the neck. Then I going back again. I'll show you this sequence again. So my intention is that to relax his neck, to relax his back, but not lose his belly tension. The horse is a little bit too much moving outside with the hogs. So I started trotting in a small but quick steps in trotting, so he can hold his tension in the belly and can relax. If I would punish him to move much forward, I would train him to moving in away from his back, away from his belly, and going to get longer in his body. But I want to shorten his back, shorten his belly line, that he can relax his back line. So I use a collar. You see, often I try to get influence, bringing him a little bit backwards or inactivate the down side of the neck muscles. Then I get in contact with the collar around his neck, and then I don't have to use the reins and maybe block the hind legs to moving through the body. So the next video is the next part of this sequence, and I started with getting more and more, getting contact with my hands, getting contact with the reins, and bring him in a correct position. You see, I can more and more can get a contact and lead him without holding him. Then I change the side, and what I wanted is that the neck position, the head neck position, getting more and more downside, but without losing his hind legs moving too wide behind. So maybe it looks like the horse is moving a little bit too much on the front legs, but when I let the neck fall down, relax his neck, then I concentrate that the withers is up and not falling in the hollow position of the back again. So I'm happy when the horse in that correction work is going downwards with his neck, but I don't I don't forget to bring the withers up. So then the horse is the thorax is not sunken down. So I try the aim is to bring the neck down, but the thorax rise. The thorax should rise, but the neck should relax. And you see the horse is moving more through the body, and the backline is more straight and not that hollow as on the first video. So the next is, you see, the horse is coming more and more upwards with his neck, not that much forward downwards. So I choose the length of my rein, how the horse is carrying by himself, carrying without getting tension, without getting fixed in his back. When I notice during my riding that the horse is fixing again, I let him down. I throw almost my reins away and not blocking him with my fixed reins. So I try to move his withers up. So that my target is not to move the neck. My target is to move the withers and the thorax. That should rise. That should going up. Make your attention to too much on the nose line. This is if you don't push your horse or tear your horse with the rein, then it's not that dangerous. I don't know how I should explain. If the nose line is behind the vertical, it's not always negative. If the horse is too weak to carry themselves, and you see this horse are not trained in a correct way, so I think it's better to relax the back and the nose line is a bit behind the vertical. Then the most attention is the horse should or have to be before the vertical. So I'll show you a Trakehner mare. She was head shaking over many months, and she was very high tension in his back, and the character was quick to escaping. So as you saw in the other videos, I like to canter the horses very quick, very fast. My target is I try when I start training a horse to start as soon as possible that the horse is using the correct muscle. I don't want to walk over 15 or 20 minutes and the horse is moving that minutes in a wrong posture, is too fixed in his body, too fixed in his muscles. So I try to canter the horse very fast. In that gait, the horse cannot move incorrect over a longer distance as in trotting. So I like to canter the horses and bring them through the body, let the belly muscle rise, the tension of the belly muscle rise, and you see after a few canter period, the horse is trying to relax his back and let his neck fall. Not relaxing his back line and bringing the hips downwards, bringing the front side, the bow of the front side forward. So I always told my pupils, the horse is like two wheels. If this is the front and this is the back, at first you have to bring the back wheel downwards, and then after the back wheels is going downward, you can bring the front wheel downward. So if you ignore the front bow and only regarding the back wheel and drilling more and more the back part of the horse downward, the horse is moving much more, bring the wheel upwards, and the neck is rising, and the thorax is sunken, the withers get that angle between back and withers. But other way around, if you only concentrate to bring the horse neck downwards and forgetting the bow in the hind part of the horse, maybe the horse is moving the front wheel forward as we want, but if you ignore the back line, the back hind of the horse, the wheel is going that way. So the horse is moving away, moving too much outside with the hocks, and then the back line of the horse cannot relax either. So always having both bows in your mind, in your attention, but first at all, before drilling the front side wheel, first have to bring the back wheel downwards. So I hope I got your interest and maybe want to learn more about how to train head shaking horses or other horses. So it's not a difference for me to train head shakers than other horses. But I noticed that all head shakers have this problem, have this wrong posture. And from the moment the horse is moving correct, the head shaking will disappear and getting out of this very violent sickness. Thank you.